All right, we're here in Kellogg, Idaho, way up north at the Silver Kings Hard Enduro. We're getting ready for the 2022 Silver Kings Hard Enduro race. This is just a little preview of how we get up the mountain. It's actually a really long fire road, but it turns into a shit show right here. There's like one hill climb, and it funnels into a little bit of single track. This is not the race, guys. This is just getting up to the top of the mountain. Normally, this is a huge dust storm. All right, here we are. This is the Prologue race, and we're starting out in some endurocross. Check this line. You can take the log, or you can do the tires, and I did the balance beam. This endurocross course actually isn't that hard, but it is kind of fun. You can see there's a line around those tires, which they probably should have closed that off to make it harder. Good sized log. I saw a lot of guys getting balled up on that in the C class. And a little jump to flat. So I am trying to go pretty hard here because this is for your start position of the race. So, and it's going to be short. This is just a short, I don't know, couple miles, 2.5 miles, I think. And I think the total time only took us like, 20 minutes. And I got it edited down to like 10. So it's actually probably the funnest. This was probably the funnest event of the weekend, I feel like. Look at all this wet dirt. All right, first bottleneck. So we've got so this is the opposite of how races are normally set up. We started with like the youths, the C's, B's. Oh, sorry, man. Oh no, I lost my seat. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna put this on and we're gonna try again. Anyways, they start with the lower classes and they end with the pro. So I'm in the A class, so we're trying to get around these B riders. I think pro women right here. And trying to get in line here, hit this hill climb. So I think every person has a slightly different course, but there is obviously some overlap as you're seeing here in the sections. This is a pro woman in front of me. She's ripping. Look at this dirt, guys. This is so nice. It's been like misting and raining on us. Perfect conditions for some woods riding. So this was kind of a weird situation. They probably should have that taped off because you're supposed to go straight, not up the hill, and dip into this small single track. So pretty uncut trail. It's pretty rough. You can see this is all fresh, which is super fun. Super fun to ride. The goggles were fogging up like crazy. How misty it was. Nothing like some snow in June. I think they bulldozed this whole mountain right here to be able for us to get through it. I think they said they rented a D6 or something. Saw them pushing snow because it rained on like the week before. It snowed the week before. So diving into some slippery single track, some snow crossings, a little bit sketchy, but pretty fun for being high paced. Navigating around these snow. Look at that deep rut you could have taken. I feel like that was slower. I'm kind of trying to go around it, hit the outside lines to stay in the dirt, but I don't know, maybe that sled track is faster. Squirrely. All right, so we're starting to get a little bit more technical here after that single track section. There's you can see, look at all these roots, rocks, making the pass. Thanks for letting me go around there. That's a really good route right here. Wheelie to get up that thing. Alright, so this is where it gets interesting for my racing experience of the weekend. Pay close attention. Can't tell yet, but I might be missing something here on my bike. Something that's pretty important to do in hill climbs, I'd say. The GoPro hasn't shown it yet, but I lost my seat. The seat popped off on that hill climb. So a lot of this, I'm standing up right here, but the hill climbs, I definitely sit down. I use my weight to get traction. All right, coming up to a big hill climb. I'm gonna pop this sucker into second gear, I think. I'm not sure if I could pull third on it or not. You can see these guys getting stuck here. I saw a lot of guys turning around and getting a bigger run up at it. But I've got the key in on there dialed in. They got that TSP high compression head from SB Motor Performance, and the bike's running really great. We're actually at a lower elevation here than Donner. So I just turned the air screw down a bit and got it dialed in. So here's probably the hardest part of the course. You can see everyone standing around trying to figure out what line they're gonna take. We'll see how I do. Seth Barberi, that's my buddy right there. I'd say that's a pretty good run for having no seat there, hey? So this stuff is slick. I'm just gonna try to switch back up this thing as much as I can, go back and forth, just do pivot turns, dive into a rut if I could find one. And I think now I'm back in first gear. I might have tried second, but I'm not sure. It sounds like first here. There's a good view of the no seat. There's Cody Marks. He's been getting first place in a bunch of these A-class races. He's a super good rider. Watch him get up this really slick stuff. So this stuff, you can see people are pushing, and it's a miserable time right here, guys. Okay, pay close attention. We got a flag there. Now do you see off in the distance, we see some tape. Okay, going towards it. I don't see any more blue tape, but I'm gonna follow this white tape because, I don't know, that's the course boundaries. So, chugging along, feeling a little concerned that I don't see much of a rut or anything. But I do see some riders over here on the right. So I'm like, well, what, did I miss the hole in the tape, or what's going on here? I'm feeling a little concerned here, especially with how short of a race is. I can't be getting lost because you're going to lose a lot of time. So I'm going to jump on this and see where it goes, I guess. So I don't think I recognize where that I've actually been here until like right about here. I just remember the side cut. So I'm gonna pivot the bike around here on the single track, and yeah, sorry guys. I hope I didn't confuse those guys, because I know I would be really confused if I saw some rider turning around. And we got some more. This is getting sketchy. I'm gonna get off this thing and try to figure out where I came, go back to where I came out and see what's going on.
Yo! Hey, Christian! Didn't we come on that already? I don't know. I think it might go back here. I could be wrong though.
So Christian's looking just as confused as I am, and he was in the same spot that I was on following that thing, so gonna waste some energy here and get back on course. Yeah, I found a single track, peeled some tape out, So I'm still a little weary that I'm on the right place, but it kind of feels like the right thing because it's pretty well broken in now. I'm seeing blue tape again. But yeah, this totally sucks that I had to go waste a bunch of time dilly-dallying around out there.
Is this right?
Luckily I saw a course wrecker. I was concerned I was going the wrong way, possibly, you know? I'm not sure. So, it sounds like I'm back on course. Pick up the pace here on these quad trails and get it moving. So you can see there's a split for the gold on the right, silver's on the left. Coming around this corner and finally see that arch, so I know that I'm just about finished with this race. We got a nice little ending to this short race. It's only a couple miles, probably 25 minutes or something. Currently 4th place, but this is all based on time, so I think I ended up getting bumped down to 5th or 6th possibly.
Yeah.
I do like that they do the row starts, even though it makes it a little confusing about where your position
Hey,
is.
did you get that? Did you fuck up and pop out and go left up the hill?
No.
You went right?
The right way, but everybody in front of me, everybody behind me.
I know.
I could hear it fucking screaming past me when I was in the tree.
It loops back though.
You gotta finish with your seat on.
Oh really?
Hey, Chris,
Huh? I was trying to lose some weight.
did you go up the hill to the left?
Yeah, and then I turned around and went, did you go to left?
I went up left too.
And turned around?
You did the second section of trees?
I did.
Yeah, I did too.
Because if you go up, it makes you do that thing again. So that's good, I think.
Oh,
I thought it was gonna fuck us.
I did too.
I'm pretty sure.
No, it did fuck us.
What do you start?
Oh yeah.
I passed 3 people in the trees that I passed again on the hill but never passed. You went up the hill and passed the hill?
Did you turn around? So dumb, huh? I went pretty far down too.
Oh, you went too far right and back up the hill.
You pop out of them onto a ski run that goes left.
Yeah.
That was so smooth.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Got a great video of that.
Did you get my lose my seat?
Wait.
I fucked up on that first bottleneck.
I saw you down.
And I lost my seat. And then I put it back on.
I saw you made it pretty far up there, like
I know.
like, oh,
All right, there it is. Bike with no seat. That was a fun little race. This is going to dump us off into the Funduro, they're calling it. And I might skip that one and go straight to the main event, get you guys the good carnage and the good gnarly stuff. So stick around and I'll get that video up. Thanks for watching, guys. See you out on the trail.